Welcome back to Casual Crafting. I think in this video I will finish up the SD Lightning Gundam. Having built up the chest and arms, I only have the head and accessories to complete now. Let's help Lightning get his head on. Let's get going! And let's look at the head. You can see this one is actually a bit of a half runner thingy. Not sure what the deal is there. Why some are half, not half again. The mysteries of design decisions here. And there we go. That's all of B. And off to the side you go to. And 4 major parts and that big yellow V fin. So I guess just a bit of a no-brainer. What the parts are very distinctive parts. So that's going to start popping out. That's 3 and 4. Got it released. That's a very nice yellow, I must say. Okay, let's put you to the side. And trim you down. This is a bit of a scraping motion, right? Just to remove this slight bits of plastic left. This looks pretty fine, and then finally the V fin. Do we see any other connection points that we need? I don't see anything. Looks like got this guy up pretty well. Okay, so that's all the parts down. Put the tools down. I am glad to share in this fun together with you. Subscribe to Laser Meals and turn on notifications so you know what I am up to. Help me reach the 500 subscriber milestone. Alright, let's put this together. We'll look at this. Lots of lines, but I don't think I need to panel line this. So I'm just going to put this two together as in section 1 of the manual. Pop you in. And those I'm supposed to apply a sticker. 1 or 2. So one has cute eyes, one has just like flat eyes. I'll pick the actual eyes because I'm going for maximum cuteness here. So we'll pick cute eyes. Silvered eyes. Okay, let me see if I can get this on nicely in the middle. close enough, close enough, close enough. How do I look? I think it looks okay. Okay, that's good. Okay, so we got this guy's face down. Let's go into the corner here. Maybe from the side. Oh, he stands up. Look at his face. Okay, so we take the other two halves. And they come together pretty, I guess, logically. Lining up the things and they don't snap together kind of nicely. Oh, big gaps though. Big seam line gaps. Oh, push a bit more and the seam line gaps are better, but man, it still looks pretty bad. But it is what it is. Okay, so sticker 13 goes behind. Sticker number 13. This square one goes behind. And that's the one where they said use a cotton bud or whatever to push it in, but no, we use this thing to push it in. And for the front side, we're going sticker number 12, which is a bigger sticker right there. I used a gun. I'm going to use this runner stick and press it around the edge of the sticker. Okay, I think it's good enough. And looks like a color correcting sticker for the V-fin. Very big one, this big yellow guy. What did this say? Big blue guy. So I have to think carefully about how this thing is going to come on. Apparently it forms a blue pattern on the V-fin. Okay, I can see how it's supposed to go. I guess the edges line up there. Oh, this is annoying. Oh. Okay, it's all about focusing, but man, this sticker, these big stickers are just hard to handle. So if I press this down on the side, I suppose it's supposed to ideally cover up everything that's below here, but it does not really work that way. So I just have to carefully press this and move this into place. Press the sides down. Okay, so actually there's small cuts in this sticker to try to fold along the angled sides of this V fin. It's kind of tough, but I guess there's a bit of an element of good enough. Okay, we'll leave it for now. That's the V fin. Okay, so let's keep the tweezer. Well, actually, if I keep the tweezer, I'm pretty sure that the last sticker, number 11, is for the gun. 11, and this is probably going to be some kind of sighting effect. And if I look at the manual in section 12, it does show that, and this is going to go in this groove right there, acting as a gun sight effect. Well, I actually did this one pretty well. Okay. Whew. Stickers. Okay, now we're really done with the tweezers. Alright, let's see. We got this guy. And it says generally you take the V fin and the slot up here goes into the slot up there, so it's very important you put the sticker on first, so because it will be blocked, right, once you put on this V fin thingy, so it snaps on. Big, not strong. Careful about putting pressure on it. And then it goes in like almost like a helmet. Hard to push. Oh, the hit comes easily. So I guess this is supposed to fit into a slot of some kind. How do you stay in place? Okay, there's two kind of slots in here. It's supposed to go into the slots up here. So let me see if I can do that. Or it could just be that it's never going to be that stiff. Okay, there we go. Hello. Here I am. And maybe I might have to add some color into these things on the side, but well, I can deal with it later. Okay, let's put you to the side. And there we go. We have generally all the major parts here. And let me see what the sticker sheet. Sticker sheet actually has 2 stickers left. I'm guessing that is probably going on one of the accessories. A couple of accessories. Let's do them. Okay, so we have this shield thingy, A213, as in section 12, and I'll pop this guy out carefully. And this big thingy here. Again, off we go. So let's take a look at this. Do some touch-ups also. Yeah, I might just use the file up front here. Oopsie. Interesting that they molded this entire accessory in one huge piece. I would have almost thought they would have, you know, made you put this together just for the fun of it, right? I mean, this whole business is about putting together stuff, so I'm quite surprised to give you this very large item as one fully molded part. Let me brush off some dust. Well, I've got to do some maintenance on the file. It's getting too dusty. So I have a container of water, which is really just water, and a cut drink bottle. And you can see the file is really very white, which really means that there's lots of dust on it. You just put it inside, and I get an old toothbrush, and I just brush off the dust, right? And I just have a simple white cloth here, microfiber cloth from Costco. Costco supplies lots of my supplies actually. And there we go. There's something to clean off the file and dry it off. And with a clean file, I'm gonna get back to trying to remove some of the marks of this thing. See this white mark there? See if I can get rid of it. Maybe I can't really, right? I mean, this is just effort. There seems to be a bias in the where this file is running. Is it even contacting this? Is the surface? I suppose enough for now. Okay, let's see what we can figure out about those last two stickers. We go on this big guy, and there's a little triangle here, which is where those stickers are supposed to go. So let me cut the knife. And let's get those stickers on. It's a bit of a small sticker. Goes in well. The sticker goes down here. Okay, I think I'm good here. Okay, so there's all the stickers done. Sticker sheet is now empty. Alright, so really seeing all the parts here now. Now if you look at this big blue thing, question is, yeah, I think I'll do some panel lining on this big blue thingy. And on this thing too, so let me get the black panel liner. So there's some contrast, black and dark blue. Give it a good shake. Go back here. I think that's good enough for this piece. And then we have this one. I'll just line the edges here. Maybe this spot right here. And I think I will stop right there. Okay, so that's done with panel lining. And I'll put this aside to dry. This tool we put aside to dry. And I think we can start to put this together. And as I was saying, let's start from the bottom, right? We have the legs. There we go. Leg and leg. And we have the armor skirt waist thingamajiggy. I'm gonna pop the leg in. I do have the legs right side, but yeah, we got to think of the legs correctly. So the leg goes in there. With this side facing outwards. Then we have the chest, which is again all these stickers popping in, and the arms. Yeah, just gotta push harder. Oh, there we go. We'll push it into the socket here. And now finally the head. I'm gonna push the legs in a bit harder in, and the leg doesn't want to stay in. And now, here we go. Here we go. Stand you up. Stand you up. And there we go. That's me. I am the Lightning Gundam. Team Tri-Fighters Yuma Kusaka's mobile suit of the SDBB series. How will it work? Let me see. I can raise my arms to the side, rotate them. That's a simple body joint, right? My head can do full zombie rotation. Oh. Obviously my neck is totally flexible, and my legs can come out a bit. Feet, oh, not really that posable, and the body parts pop off the polycaps a bit too easily. The feet have no covers, so you're looking at exposed feet right here. And I think that's the idea, because you're supposed to be able to stand on this thing, but we'll wait for the panel liner to dry up. There's the feet there, and well, let's see what the gun idea is. Right, we have his gun, and you can put his gun in his fist. Well, looks like his gun is it's a bit long for him to put it down, so he always has to have this gun pointing upwards. And then he has this shield thingamajiggy. It goes on his side, and then you have the shield guard up here though, so how is he gonna put this on? It's a bit awkward. So I don't really see how this arm is going to fit this shield the way the manual says it's supposed to go in. Oh, I know how. So apparently we have a joint here, right? We have a joint, elbow joint. So you can bend the elbow and put in this thing, but then he can kind of use it only in certain poses. Alright, so there we go. That's the I guess posing with the gun and the shield. And because of his big feet, he kind of can stand up, right? There we go. So one last thing I'd like to do with this guy is actually color in that, I guess, this gun barrel thingies. I'm going to use a Sharpie marker. Carefully put the marker in and fill in the circle. There you have it. I think the Sharpie does a pretty good job to highlight the gun barrel thingies beside his head. So there, I just like to add that kind of effect. Put the head back on, and I'll probably do some cleaning up of the panel liner and see through the rest of the posing later. Alright, so what we have here is the Lightning Gundam with generally every accessory on, right? The shield, his gun, and his backpack. And you know what? This small model is supposed to be able to transform. Now let's see what the instruction says about that. So to do the transformation, we got to remove his gun and his shield and the backpack. Well, this kind of small model doesn't really have really complex parts, so you just pull and things come off, right? So based on the instructions, actually this is very similar to what you might do with a Wing Gundam. So you just turn the arms, shoulders upwards, right? Maybe from this side, so it's kind of matching how the manual shows it. You turn the arms, fist facing upwards, and then you bend the arm 90 degrees, right? There's a joint here, bend the arm 90 degrees. You do the same for the other arm. There you go, something like this. Hopefully his head doesn't fall off. Everything here is a bit wobbly around its polycaps. So put this guy down for a while. So for the, I guess the aeroplane shield design, whatever, you take the shield and you attach it by the peg into the peg. Right, so it just goes like this. and the gun goes into the outer peg. So you put it here. Well, you can put left or right, it's up to you, but just following the manual. So you have this kind of aircraft design, although from the top it's not really pretty, right? You're looking at all these hollow parts and stuff like that. Same as the bottom, right? Everything's just hollow. All right, and then this guy just goes over Lightning, and the pegs here fit into the holes there, right? The holes here. So let's try this. So it's a bit of jiggly, trying to get the pegs to line up. And I guess there you have it. You have Lightning in his aircraft mode, and I guess you're supposed to bend the feet down to add to the effect, although honestly it doesn't look that great. So this is how Lightning transforms into a so-called aircraft, and essentially it's just Lightning hugging his backpack. I mean, it's kind of bummer, right? He can't even look at the ground when he's flying. He's like staring into the underside of his shield. Well, actually the top side of his shield facing him. So I know, does he fly this way? Or does he actually fly this way? I don't know. It's not the most impressive transformation, but that's really what it is. So he can still stand up in his aeroplane mode, although that's not really telling much. And let's look how it looks like from the top. And that's his aeroplane mode. Well, let's turn this way. Oops. Yeah, I guess you can still kind of balance him on his feet, on his legs. And there you go. Lightning's aeroplane mode, and maybe turn the gun a bit more straight. Yes, like I said, nothing too impressive to shout about, and I guess it's still not really that different from how you would transform a wing Gundam. This is great! It's great to have a head and a body again. It's so nice to be put all together. I got to hold on tight. I hope I don't fall off. Hope to see you all soon! I hope you had fun with casual crafting during the SD Lightning Gundam build. It was a simple model. No parts were broken. Phew! Not bad for a kit that cost me around $10. The model articulation was limited. The transformation gimmick wasn't impressive, but I suppose, what do I expect for a low-cost model? Now, what will I do next? Like, subscribe and turn on notifications so that you know when I serve up another video. Till next time on Casual Crafting.